Yep. So episode 6, Life of a Founder CEO. Big news. Chad Justin Werepack had his highest revenue month in company history last month, right? So that's a testament to the hard work, to the team, to the entrepreneurial grit. But outside of that, of course, more success, more money, more problems, right? So found out that operationally, wait, we got more demand. Are we really set up to, succeed on this? So that built new process, new procedures, new growth. Financially, wait, we got more money. Should we pay this off? Should we do this, do that? So it's like all of those things, are learning experiences, right? So just to be real, you see entrepreneurs speaking about different success, not realizing that there's other things that happen once you get there, right? You got to do this, you got to do that, and most importantly, you got to keep it up, right? You did it then, can you do it again, right? Outside of that, in this episode, you'll see us entering into new markets, cold calling, setting up stuff, of course, traveling a lot, right? I would say I grew as an entrepreneur, I grew as an adult, as a man during this experience too, right? Had to navigate new things in my journey, personally, emotionally, right? And I think overall I came out strong, but it's always a day-to-day process of getting better. So happy to take you through this. Hit the link in the bio. I am Chad Justin, Life of a Founder CEO vlog. Check us out. Appreciate you. Out here, about to do a program with an awesome organization in Atlanta called the City of Refuge. Just great all-around people making a big impact. Such a pleasure. Hey, hard at work. So early, around 7 a.m. At the Encore space, a great space where I met a lot of people that are now really partnering and helping to support Chad Justin and Werepack, and it's just been an awesome space that has allowed me to grow in so many ways. So excited to pull up here, get jamming for the day. This one spot, it's called had a cool coffee spot. It's called Brash Coffee Roasters. It's like a morning spot I like to go to when I get to Midtown office. World Cup meeting for air team yapping as we're doing World Cup takeover. It's starting to
I have your framework
get
as
this
well.
Timeline for the POS rollout. And after getting so far into it, I said, everybody needs this plan like this. So what I propose to do is send out to everyone a template that has all the steps for planning, deployment, and all that. And you go through and figure out just where you are in this plan, and we pick up and build the plan into the overall project.
Hey, in here on the lab on a Saturday, beautiful spot. Chacho's cool. I would just say it's kind of a coffee cocktail, kind of Mexican style work spot. It's kind of hard to explain, but really cool to work here on Saturdays. And honestly, all I'm doing is just refreshing up on stuff. Not really overdoing it, but just definitely getting the rein on some things. And I would say, as an entrepreneur, it's good to be able to have that balance of being able to be in a great environment but still catch up on stuff. So it's good. It was a solid week. A lot of momentum forward and a lot of good relationships that were built. And a lot of this stuff is just even in sports, when you get used to doing reps, you get used to shooting or technique, just whatever you're doing, it starts to get natural, and you just gotta focus on that. So as we have been transitioning into new things, trying new things, being able to rev that engine up has been cool, and seeing it work out. This month, kind of taking us on a journey. We're scaling into a new market, right? And this is one of the big things of any CEO, right? finding a new market opportunity, navigating the team to get there. In the past 2 weeks, we've been able to mine this, putting our meeting setters on certain organizations. These are our call team. I'll show you some of that as the days pick up, of them setting meetings with our key clients. What I'm doing, I found a new market opportunity, so I'm ripping cold calls. Just today, no BS, ripped about 20 cold calls, 25, 30, set up 5 meetings with key clients that are definitely interested in doing what we're doing. This is how in a day, you can change the trajectory of your company, your business. Those 5 calls, potentially 5 to 10 grand a pop, 50 grand in business brought in an hour of just going hard. And that's how you build up a business. That's how you build out a market. And now let me put 25, 30 of these clients on the board, close these deals, and then now I can turn our call meeting setters over to that, and now they scale out the whole national market. So this is real time. Real time. This is how the magic happens. Just finished up a long day. 8 o'clock. Was at the office at 7:30. Leaving now at about 7:43, but that's because I have programs and different things. This is just the day to day. Like at the end of the day, by the grace of God, hard work. In a few years, I might be in a position in my 20s in which, I might not have to work as hard. So, this is what you do. This is kind of the grind that it takes to be successful. So another one of those late nights, like almost 6. We got one of our programs that we're gonna run this afternoon. So that's kind of how it goes. It's a blessing to be able to focus and build, but it's also a responsibility to uphold like some of the stuff that you're doing. But it is always good to get the things right.
But one of my group members is not here, so we made this without him.
Do you have booths around the building or in the various rooms where you go over here and learn about WearPack? You come over here and learn about the U framework. You come over, you learn.
Yo. So started the day, hit the office early. Got in around 5:40 on the Monday, and I think last week Friday was the breaking point. What does that mean? The breaking point to the company. I think everyone wants to see how do we land those big deals, right? First is 5K deal. Man, that's huge. And a 10K deal, and 15 and 20, then 30. But that real fundamental stuff is how do we land a 50K deal? How do we land a 100K deal? How do we land a $500,000 deal? And finally figure that out through a concept called licensing. And, I got to knock it out first, and we figured it out. But, the fruit is in the pudding. So, Stamp, Encore, Georgia Tech Space, September 19th. Right now it's September 20th. September 22nd, Monday. But that's when everything changed. It was all a dream. So, keep grinding. We're not there yet. We didn't do it just yet, but breakthrough. Or not, I said it, but So it's been an intense day. Doing a little vlog right now, but we got our virtual program about to happen right now. It's like 6 o'clock, and then gonna hit the road to North Carolina, hotel, early morning program, North Carolina A&T. So, but it's been an amazing day. A lot of momentum. Got this virtual session.
In Orlando, getting ready to take my kids to Disney World, and I heard his song on the radio of what is sold. Like literally, they count our inventory in, and at the end of the show,
So we're behind the scenes, getting prepared for big time guest speaker, my auntie, Janai Thornton. She's gonna be talking about her amazing career in entertainment, helping to grow and scale artists' careers through, the different performances, talking about their merch collaborations, the licensing, commercialization of some big time artists.
So listen, well first we gotta say Aggie Pride first. We're on the North Carolina A&T State University. I'm happy to be here supporting Chad Justin, and we're gonna get into all this multi-billion-dollar merch business this year. I think, Chad, people be sleeping on how much money, people are going to the shows, they don't realize how much money we make in this merch business. So excited to talk to all the students today at NCA&T Aggie Pride.
So at Encore Georgia Tech, like normal, early in the morning, just here celebrating. Shout out Reese here too, celebrating. So we had our best revenue month of the year. You know, and the month's not even over. So I think you see that the hard work, the transition, the new space is definitely paying off. Hey, what's up? So, as you know, we're still embarking on our best revenue month in the past 2 years, basically in history. And, you know, I'm here. I got a great workout in this morning on this lovely Saturday, and, you know, diving back in. Gonna get a couple hours in just to show that, like, you know, even when you are doing good, that's not a time to stop. Like, that's not a time to slow down. It's a time actually to lock in and optimize, run through that goalpost, you know. So gonna keep getting to it, gonna keep getting active, and looking forward to, you know, making this journey work. Yeah, being a part of it, move like videos. My brother.
Yes, sir, man.
Good seeing my dog.
Always, brother. Always, brother.
Part of this big reason that why we're doing the numbers, my boy.
Come on, man.
More to come.
More to come.
So, you know, it's going cool. Spent a few days in Cleveland, launched our accelerator program now. Just landed back in Atlanta, you know, getting back to work. Sir, I'm actually gonna try something, just like working, no photo op. Like, I think I would say, use social media a lot just for my day-to-day to show that I'm grinding and everything, whether results match or not. And usually results did match, but I think what I want to start doing now is just, you know, really taking some time to just go crazy on results and then, like, start touching back. You know, I think sometimes we like to live our lives for the public instead of living a life, living your life, or even just living life in general. So I'm just gonna live more freely now in that instance, you know. But once again, ATV, past, I would say 2 weeks has been crazy. You know, having super highs, like having our highest revenue months, different stuff, but then just with growth, different things run into a whole new level of just not necessarily problems, but just growth stuff. Like, when you're starting to elevate, move, different things change, different things happen, and you have to be able to, you know, realize that, but also just make the steps forward consistently. You know, can't let it deter you. So pulled up to ATV 549. Happy that it's open. You know, sometimes you just gotta get to work, get active. I know I haven't vlogged in some time, but it's been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, that's just part of the journey. So literally in Baltimore, Maryland, just touched down on a flight, preparing for a program tomorrow, virtually proctoring a program right now. It's a life, you know, day in the life, but, you know, blessed. It's been an intense week. Got about 7 programs all running this week, so excited for that. You know, love the skip. Hey, yo, my boy Javian. We just completed a 185 student program, Joe, from Baltimore to Stanton, Virginia.
Yep.
It was intense.
Yeah.
All in a day's work. Now headed back to Atlanta to go to Houston, Texas.
That's the goal.
And he's about to make some apps.
Yep.
While we're on the ride.
In the car.
In the car. I had a diner at Baltimore Airport. It's like 5:30. Missed my flight. I had to get another one. I accidentally booked the flight to go to the airport. So a lot going on. But hey, can't change the the past, but you can make a difference in the future. So now, I'm about to get started on some morning work. I've been traveling so much, I haven't really been able to really like work, you know. So I think this will be good to kind of grind out some stuff, some tasks. All right, well, I'm in Texas at San Jacinto College. Getting started on the program. At the same time, we got a new program going on in Cleveland, Ohio. At the same time, let's do it. I'm gonna catch semi. This might have to go semi vlog.